Did you know these little-known stories about Poseidon? Well, buckle up. It's going to be a wild sea ride. Let's dive right in with Poseidon's trident, an iconic symbol of this sea god. Legend has it that the trident was crafted by the Cyclopses as a token of gratitude for their release from Tartarus. This three-pronged weapon is not just for show, it's the source of Poseidon's power over the sea, earthquakes, and horses. But Poseidon was not just a mighty god, he was also a moody one. When he was in high spirits, the seas were calm and tranquil. But when he was upset, he would strike the ground with his trident, causing violent sea storms and earthquakes. You could say Poseidon's mood swings were the original weather forecast. So, next time you're at the beach and the waves get a little choppy, remember, it might just be Poseidon throwing a tantrum. Now, let's dive into the turbulent waters of Poseidon's love life, starting with Medusa. The sea god was smitten with Medusa's beauty, and it seemed like a match made in heaven, or should we say, underwater. But alas, love stories in Greek mythology are rarely straightforward. Poseidon, known for his charm, wooed Medusa in Athena's sacred temple, which was a big no-no. Athena, offended, transformed Medusa into a gorgon with snakes for hair, and a gaze that could turn anyone into stone. Talk about a bad hair day. The phrase "love is blind" took a literal turn for Medusa. Poseidon surprisingly still loved Medusa, but with her new stone-cold gaze, their romantic strolls on the beach were off the table. Medusa had become the ultimate look but don't touch scenario. Guess it's safe to say Poseidon's love life was stone cold. You think your neighbor disputes are bad? Wait till you hear about Poseidon's real estate feud with Athena. Now, this wasn't just a squabble over a garden fence. No, this was a divine contest for the possession of an entire city, the city of Athens. Poseidon, the god of the sea, and Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare, both had their eyes set on this prime real estate. To win the city, they each had to present the citizens with a gift. Poseidon, ever the dramatic, struck the ground with his trident and up sprang a saltwater spring. Athena, on the other hand, gifted an olive tree. It provided food, oil, and wood, proving far more practical than Poseidon's salty gift. So, the city was named Athens after Athena. Poseidon wasn't too pleased, but hey, that's the divine real estate game for you. And that, my friends, is how we got the world's first divine property dispute. Now for some juicy ancient gossip. Ever heard about Poseidon's secret son? Well, buckle up for this delectable tidbit of mythology. Poseidon, the god of the sea, had a son named Triton. Triton was a merman, half man, half fish, and was often depicted blowing a conch shell horn. But here's the catch. Triton was kept a secret. Now imagine that, a god keeping a secret. It's almost like Poseidon was the original master of the secret celebrity child scandal. Was it to avoid the paparazzi, or maybe he just didn't want to pay child support? We'll never know. Triton was an important part of Poseidon's entourage, helping his father stir up storms and calm the waters. He was essentially the DJ Khaled of the sea, always there to hype up his father's dramatic entrances. So, Triton was essentially the first ever celebrity secret child. Take that, Hollywood! Finally, let's talk about Poseidon's softer side. Did you know he was a horse lover? Indeed, Poseidon had a profound affinity for these majestic creatures, a passion that extended far beyond your average equestrian enthusiasm. Legend has it that Poseidon, in an attempt to win over the heart of Demeter, crafted the first horse out of the crashing waves of the sea. Imagine that, the original seahorse. He was essentially the first horse whisperer, millennia before Robert Redford took up the mantle. Now, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Demeter, being a bit hard to impress, initially asked Poseidon to create the most beautiful creature that the world had ever seen. No pressure, right? But lo and behold, Poseidon rose to the challenge, and thus the first horse galloped out from the sea foam, a testament to Poseidon's creativity and his undying love for these noble creatures. So, the next time you see a horse, remember, it's Poseidon's favorite pet.